What's up, YouTube? Jesse here with Jesse's World, and today is basically one of the first days, not really a nice days, but one of the first days that I've been able to get out and be able to do some stuff in the garage. It's still not really warm out. I think it's probably about 45 degrees out here right now. But my yard is really not in great shape right now. It's, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's pretty tall in a lot of areas. I mean, the grass right here on the edge of the driveway, some of it is, I don't know, that's probably, some of them blades are about a foot tall. But as you can see, I got my safety glasses on, and I'm actually out in the garage. The mower jacked up in the air, and I got the blade off of it, and this is what it looks like right now. It's in pretty bad shape. There's a lot of nicks and stuff in it, and it's pretty dull. I mean, like, it's really dull. I actually have already sharpened the other side. Now, I have one of them fancy sharpening tools or anything. I just use my angle grinder, and get the other side nice and sharp. Definitely don't want to slide my finger along that because it's very sharp. I know technically you're supposed to have like a 30-degree angle on the blade for optimal cutting, I guess, or lift or whatever, but I don't have them fancy tools that tell me whether it's 30 degrees or not, so I just ballpark it. So yeah, I just want to get this all taken care of. I don't know if I'll get the yard mowed today or if I'm going to wait until later in the week. I know it is supposed to warm up a little bit later in the week. But my yard is definitely needs to be taken care of. I mean, we got grass that's tall all along the edge here. It just doesn't look very good. So I'm going to get to sharpening the other side of this blade, get it put back on the mower, and then probably see about, I don't know, maybe I'll start by mowing the front yard if I can. My lawnmower actually is one of those mowers that says you do not need to change the oil in it. Let's see here. Here we go. Just check and add. Never change the oil. Learn more at justcheckandAdd.com. So, I don't know. I guess I'll just check it, make sure it looks okay. It's not black or anything, and as long as it looks all right, I'll add some more oil to it, and the mower will be ready for this mowing season. All right, guys. So the mower blade is back on the mower, and I checked the oil. The oil was just a little bit low, and was not all black and nasty. It was a little darker than fresh oil, but it was not all black and nasty. I'll probably next year just change the oil completely, even though it says I don't have to. This has been sitting since, I don't know, probably September, I think. Sometime September last year was the last time I used it. I have not tried to start it yet this year. And like I showed earlier, this is a Briggs & Stratton ready start, no prime, no choke, just pull for power. This mower doesn't have a choke or a primer or anything on it, and it pretty much works just about every time. I keep the oil in good condition enough, at least. Like, I just checked it, and then I sharpen the blade, and every once in a while I take the garden hose or the pressure washer to it and I clean it off. But we're gonna see how many pulls it takes to get this started today. Like I said, have not started it yet this year. First pool. First pool, one pool. And it started after sitting all winter time in the shed, and actually the gas that's in it is from last year too. I have not added any gas yet this year. And there's like, I don't know, a 1/4 inch of fuel at the bottom of the tank from last year. So very happy with the mower, the way that it works. I'm gonna, like I said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the front yard mowed. It's 11:13 in the morning. But yeah, that's it. Mower maintenance. Got the blade sharpened, got the oil checked, and she's ready to go. I think I'm gonna get my air compressor out real quick and blow off all the nastiness that's on it, because that hasn't been done. I should have cleaned it before I put it away last year, but I just didn't get time. So I'm gonna do that now. Alright guys, so this is gonna be the first time that I've been able to use my air compressor since I did that video on well, air compressor maintenance, where I changed out the oil in the compression motor portion of it, and I took out the old rusty drain valve for the tank and put in a new one and drained all of the moisture that was in the tank out. So this is really going to be the first time I've had a chance to use it, and this compressor fills up with air really fast. But here goes the first compressor use for 2023. All right, there we go. 95 psi. It took just a hair over 1 minute to build 95 psi in the unit. So, yeah, that's not bad, I don't think. But now I'm going to go over here and blow off all of the nastiness off of the lawnmower. Even after all that, it only took about, I don't know, 10 seconds after I got done blowing it off before the compressor stopped filling. So I definitely, I like the compressor. I can't complain too much, at least. I got the mower cleaned off pretty good with just the air. Later this year I'll probably do it with some, like I said, the pressure washer and garden hose, something like that, get it all cleaned off. I do need to buy a new air filter this year. This one's just about had it. As you can tell from the mower starting on the first pool, it's not restricting the airflow so much that it doesn't run. But yeah, like I said, it builds straight up to 90 psi. It does look like maybe it's losing a little. Not sure if that's a hose or a leak somewhere on the unit itself. But the only big thing is this regulator right here. does not work. I can't turn the PSI up or down at all. It just builds to 90 every time. But I would rather it build to 90 every time and stop than build to 50 and stop, because most air tools, paint sprayers, different things like that, they run optimally at about 90 psi. And based on average use of this thing, it seems like it gets down to about 80 and then builds and just starts building from there and continues building back up, because, well, it just works that good. And like I said, it's just a hair under, oh, come on, focus, under 90 right now. So there is some kind of an air loss somewhere. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to wrap up the air compressor and get it all put back away. And then I'll probably going to try to mow the front yard. Okay, so even after everything that I got out of the tank last, I think it was November, December time frame when I did the maintenance on the air compressor, because the petcock or the drain valve or whatever has not been functional for years, this stuff still came out of the tank this time whenever I used it. So I'm hoping that each time that I use it, it'll expel more and more, but I kind of wish I would have done this out in the driveway and not in the garage, because now I have to clean up the mess that it left.